Marcus Aurelius never chased a woman in his life, and yet he was utterly irresistible. How did a Roman emperor, a Stoic philosopher, command that kind of effortless attraction without ever needing to pursue? What if you could tap into that same ancient power? Forget the desperate tactics and superficial games you see everywhere. What if you could use timeless Stoic principles to not just gain her attention, but to genuinely make her chase you? We're about to reveal 5 ancient Stoic habits that will reshape how the world, and especially she perceives you. This isn't about manipulation. It's about unlocking the magnetic high-value man you were always meant to be. And you'll definitely want to stay until the end, because Principle #5 is the one that generates the most significant results in making you truly unforgettable. Welcome. You're likely here because you're looking for something more, something real in a world that's often obsessed with the superficial. I'm your name, and this is Stoic Seducer, the place where we connect the profound insights of Stoic philosophy with the subtle art of modern attraction. We're not about cheesy pickup lines or manipulative games. We're about building genuine high value, the kind that shines from within and naturally draws others to you. Today, we're tapping into the Stoic toolkit to bring out 5 transformative habits. These aren't quick fixes. They're deep shifts in your mindset and behavior, all rooted in centuries of wisdom. We'll explore what strategic emotional detachment really means. It's not about being cold, but about developing an unshakable inner calm. We'll uncover the power of a magnetic, silent presence that can say more than words ever could. We'll talk about the immense attractive force of true self-sufficiency, the kind that shows you choose to be with someone. You don't need to be. Then, we'll get into the importance of having a personal mission, a driving purpose that makes you the leader in your own life and naturally captivating to others. And finally, the one that might intrigue you the most, calculated indifference. This is the subtle art of valuing yourself so highly that your validation comes from inside, making you a magnetic challenge. Stick with me through this, because by the end of this video, you won't just have a list of habits. You'll have real strategies, ancient secrets adapted for the modern man, all designed to help you become that quietly confident, high-value guy that women find themselves undeniably drawn to, and that other men respect. This is how you become the man they can't resist, and maybe even more importantly, the man you respect most. The first cornerstone of Stoic seduction is strategic emotional detachment. Marcus Aurelius himself said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This idea is the bedrock of unshakable attraction. It's not about turning into an emotionless robot. It's about mastering your emotional responses, choosing calm over chaos, and strength over knee-jerk reactions. Think about how many guys react in dating or relationships. Jealousy if she talks to another man, neediness if she doesn't text back right away, or losing their cool over a small perceived slight or a test. What do these reactions scream? Insecurity and a lack of inner control. They instantly torpedo your perceived value. Strategic detachment, though, is the answer. It's being able to stay calm, composed, and unshaken by drama, by her tests, or just by the unpredictable nature of people. It's understanding that you can't control her actions or feelings, but you have absolute control over your own. Let's paint a picture. Imagine she's late for a date, or she playfully teases you, maybe even challenges an opinion you have. The reactive guy? He might get flustered, defensive, or visibly annoyed. He might start fishing for validation, asking, "Are you upset with me?" Or, "Don't you agree?" This behavior, while pretty common, subtly tells her that his emotional state depends on her approval or her actions. He's basically outsourcing his well-being. The stoically detached man, on the other hand, handles these situations with grace and composure. If she's late, he might have brought a book or simply used the time to observe his surroundings, completely unperturbed. If she teases him, he meets it with calm amusement, maybe a knowing smile, but never defensiveness. He doesn't crumble under pressure or chase validation because his sense of self isn't fragile. It's built on self-awareness and emotional discipline. This isn't an act. It's a genuine way of being that comes from practicing indifference to outcomes you can't control. And this composure? It's incredibly attractive. It signals maturity, strength, and a deep-seated confidence that's rare, and, because of that, highly valuable. She'll notice you're not easily swayed, that you're a rock. And this creates a sense of safety and intrigue around you. This isn't about bottling up emotions, but about processing them internally and choosing a rational, composed response. It's about being the eye of the storm. So how do you cultivate this? Start by practicing mindfulness. Observe your emotions without judgment. When you feel a strong emotional surge, anger, anxiety, jealousy, just pause. Ask yourself, is this event really a catastrophe, or is my interpretation making it one? Can I control this situation, or only my response to it? Focus on your breath. Remember what Seneca said, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." By consciously choosing your responses, by detaching your well-being from the unpredictable whims of others or external events, you build an inner fortress of calm. This calm isn't just peaceful for you, it's magnetically attractive to her. It shows you're in control of your own world, and there's honestly nothing more seductive than a man who is master of himself. In our noisy, constantly chattering world, genuine presence has become a rare thing. And like all rare things, it's incredibly valuable. The second habit of Stoic seduction is cultivating a magnetic silent presence. Epictetus advised, "Be silent for the most part, or if you speak, say only what is necessary and in a few words." This isn't about being awkwardly quiet or standoffish. It's about the incredible power of a controlled, deliberate presence that speaks volumes without needing to shout. Our society often confuses talking a lot with intelligence or confidence. Guys, especially, sometimes feel they need to constantly talk, to fill silences, to impress with stories or jokes, worried that quietness will make them seem boring or socially awkward. But real magnetism often lies in the exact opposite. It's in being fully present, listening more than you speak, and when you do speak, making your words actually count. This silent confidence, this groundedness, signals immense self-assurance and control. Let's break down how to build this magnetic presence with 3 practical techniques. First, active, undivided listening ***. When she speaks, truly listen. Don't just wait for your turn to talk. Don't be in your head formulating your next witty comment. Instead, give her your complete attention. Maintain comfortable, strong eye contact, not an aggressive stare, but a gaze that says, "I see you, I hear you, and what you're saying matters to me right now." Lean in just a bit. Nod. Ask questions that show you're actually engaged, not just passively hearing. In a world where everyone's distracted by their phones or their own thoughts, offering someone your undivided attention is a powerful gift. It makes them feel seen, heard, and valued. This is incredibly appealing because it's so rare. She'll feel a connection with you that she just doesn't experience with men who are merely waiting to impress her with their own monologue. Second, slow. Deliberate movements Watch how men who ooze confidence carry themselves. Their movements are rarely rushed, jerky, or nervous. Instead, they move with purpose and economy. Think of a lion, calm and measured, yet radiating power. Practice slowing down your physical actions. When you reach for a glass, do it deliberately. When you walk with a steady, unhurried pace. Try to avoid fidgeting, tapping your feet, or other nervous tics that give away inner anxiety. Deliberate movements project an aura of calm control and self-assuredness. They subconsciously communicate that you're comfortable in your own skin and in your environment, that you're not easily rattled. This physical composure translates directly into perceived attractiveness. Third, embrace comfortable silence and strong eye contact. Don't be afraid of pauses in conversation. Silence isn't always awkward. It can be a space for connection, for thought, for unspoken communication. Instead of rushing to fill every gap, allow moments of quiet. During these moments, keep that warm, strong eye contact. It builds tension, intrigue, and intimacy. It shows you're comfortable with yourself and with her, without needing constant verbal chatter for validation. This ability to hold a gaze, to be comfortable in stillness, is a powerful sign of inner strength and a core part of a magnetic presence. The impact of these techniques is significant. Women are intuitively drawn to men who are grounded, present, and attentive. It's not just about looking confident. It's about being confident, being so centered in yourself that your presence alone becomes a source of attraction. This level of focus, this quiet intensity, makes you stand out. It suggests depth, thoughtfulness, and an inner calm that is immensely appealing in a partner. It's the Stoic principle of focusing on the here and now, of being fully engaged with the present moment, showing up as pure magnetism. The third ancient habit that makes you irresistibly attractive is self-sufficiency. This is perhaps one of the most powerful forms of magnetism a man can have. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This idea is the heart of true self-sufficiency. It's the deep-seated understanding that your happiness, your validation, and your sense of worth come from within, not from external sources, and definitely not solely from a romantic partner. Many people mistakenly think that attraction comes from showing how much you can do for someone or how much you need them. While kindness and connection are important, self-sufficiency makes connections healthy and desirable. Women are drawn to men who don't need them, but actively choose them. There's a world of difference there. Neediness repels, completeness attracts. Let's look at 4 key areas of personal independence that build this powerful self-sufficiency. First, emotional independence. An emotionally independent man doesn't rely on a partner to manage his moods or validate his feelings. He has his own emotional resilience, ways of coping, and sources of joy. He doesn't fall apart if a relationship ends, nor does he burden his partner with his emotional well-being. He's responsible for his own emotional state. This signals stability and strength, promising a partnership of equals rather than one of dependency. Second, financial independence. This isn't about being rich, but about being responsible and in control of your financial life. You manage resources, support yourself, and don't need rescue. Financial stability shows foresight, discipline, and ability to handle life's practical side qualities that build security and reliability, highly attractive in a partner. Third, social independence. A self-sufficient man has his own friends, hobbies, and interests he pursues with or without a partner. He doesn't abandon his social circle for relationships. This makes him more interesting and well-rounded. He brings a whole world with him, rather than trying to make his partner his entire world. Fourth, intellectual independence. A self-sufficient man thinks for himself, has his own opinions, and isn't afraid to differ from popular views or seek approval. He seeks knowledge, stays curious about the world, and commits to personal growth. This intellectual vitality signals a man engaged with life on deeper levels. The combined effect of these areas creates powerful magnetic pull. A complete man doesn't start relationships to fill a void, but to share his already rich life. He attracts partners who want to add value to his life, rather than looking for someone to complete them. This is the essence of a high-value individual. This self-sufficiency is the foundation for healthy relationships. It's the Stoic ideal of finding contentment within, making you a source of strength, rather than someone needing rescue. The fourth habit critical to Stoic seduction is having a personal mission first. Seneca once said, "If a man knows not which port he sails, no wind is favorable." This highlights the attractive power of a man driven by purpose. A clear mission doesn't just bring personal fulfillment, it makes you inherently more compelling and attractive. Women are drawn to men with vision and ambition. The man without mission seems adrift, lacking ambition, unmotivated, unsure of life direction. His conversations are shallow, days undirected, easily swayed by distractions. The man with mission is a force of nature. His purpose gives life structure, meaning, and undeniable energy. He projects confidence because he knows where he's going. His purpose could be building a business, mastering a craft, contributing to a cause, or personal development. The specific mission matters less than having one. This pursuit gives his life structure, meaning, and energy. He shows discipline and resilience, embodying ambition as natural result of striving for something greater. Purpose signals you're a leader, at least of your own life. You take initiative, set goals, work toward them. This leadership quality is intrinsically appealing. A man with mission is inherently less needy. His focus and validation aren't solely dependent on romantic relationships. He has something larger he's committed to. He won't suffocate partners with attention demands or make relationships his universe's center, which paradoxically makes him more desirable. He has his own exciting world. A mission-driven man constantly grows and evolves. He's learning, facing challenges, becoming more capable. His life is an adventure, and his passion is contagious. How do you apply this? Start by defining what truly matters to you. What are your core values? What goals ignite a fire in you? It doesn't have to be world-changing overnight. It could be learning a skill, fitness routine, writing a book, or volunteering for a cause you believe in. The key is choosing something that deeply resonates with you and pursuing it with relentless dedication. Let this mission guide your daily actions and decisions. When you talk about your mission, passion will be obvious. Your life will have compelling narrative and direction, especially attractive to women seeking partners who truly live. This isn't about neglecting relationships for your mission, but weaving your mission into life in a way that elevates every part of it, including your attractiveness. We've arrived at the fifth habit, and it's perhaps the most counterintuitive, yet incredibly powerful, Stoic habit for seduction: calculated indifference. Now, hold on. This isn't about being cold, aloof, uncaring, or playing manipulative games. Strategic, calculated indifference rooted in Stoic principles is something else entirely. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "Begin the morning by saying to thyself, I shall meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, unsocial." This reflects a core Stoic idea. External opinions can't harm your inner self unless you let them. So many guys fall into the trap of excessive eagerness. They shower a woman with attention, constantly seek her validation, agree with everything she says, and make themselves available 24/7. Strategic indifference, on the other hand, subtly communicates that you're confident, self-assured, and have high standards. You're not easily won over, which makes the prize of your attention and affection more valuable. Toxic indifference is dismissive, disrespectful, or genuinely uncaring. Strategic indifference, however, comes from self-respect and emotional discipline. Not being overly eager to please, you don't change your opinions or plans just to get her approval. Maintaining your own frame, you lead the interaction with quiet confidence, not over-investing emotionally too soon. You let attraction and connection build naturally. Being willing to walk away. You know your own worth and you have the strength to disengage without drama. Think of Marcus Aurelius again, staying indifferent to both excessive flattery and unfair criticism, focusing only on his principles. When you show that your happiness and self-worth are generated internally, it creates an incredibly attractive dynamic. Practicing calculated indifference means you focus on your own life, your mission, and your standards. So there you have it, 5 ancient Stoic habits that have the power to transform you into a man who doesn't just attract, but captivates. Embracing these habits isn't about putting on a persona, it's about a real shift in your mindset, your actions, and your reactions. Remember the core wisdom of Stoicism. True power and true happiness come from within. If this exploration of Stoic wisdom hits home for you, then make sure to subscribe to Stoic Seducer for more insights. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 Stoic habits do you find most challenging to put into practice? And if you got value from this discussion, please like this video and share it with other men who could benefit from this ancient wisdom. Until then, live with virtue, act with purpose, and command the attraction you deserve.